So hello, today we're going to be talking about Fatal Move, and I'll write it again on the top here. So what inspired Fatal Move? Well, actually at the time I'd been out of the filmmaking for a good few months, and I wanted to kind of get back into that. So I thought, right, I want to kind of play about a bit, and usually something that I'm fairly good at in my own kind of personal writing, things that I haven't published just yet, is dialogue. So I thought, let me just flex those dialogue muscles with Fatal Moves. I wanted a very dialogue orientated film. Um, and something else that inspired it, strangely enough, is the at the end of the film, the token that Mr. Henry hands over to Alex King. Um, I was at a party a couple of years ago now, and I saw someone kind of use that. Just some people at the party. I saw someone pull it out of the wallet and very silently pass it to somebody else in the room. And obviously my brain there goes, what's that? Made me wonder if my ideas suddenly burst into life, and I'm thinking, it almost feels like some kind of organization it's almost like a nod from one member of an organization to another. And obviously my brain goes, and that's obviously I managed to be able to use that idea to an extent in Fatal Move. Obviously, it changes the idea in Fatal Move to Mr. Henry works for the organisation, and it is a token to Alex King to be able to go speak to the next one in the hierarchy. And yeah, pretty much that. So what worked and what didn't for Fatal Move? What worked, I think, was the dialogue, the acting, the pacing. I think the black and white worked really well, in my opinion. I think that it looked really well. It set the tone for the film. What didn't work, once again, sound. There's a theme going here, you can tell. It didn't help for the room that we were in. It was a big echoey room. So obviously, in actual films, what they do if they've got a big room with echo, they will pad it out with carpets, materials, anything to kind of absorb sound. Obviously, we didn't have that at the time. At the time, I didn't think of it as a problem. Once it kind of came to editing and things, it was a problem there. As well, if you've probably been keeping up with things that are on my page or Rotten Apple, we only had 2 hours to shoot that film, so there wasn't a real opportunity to be able to really draw out what was being said in the dialogue. But overall, I quite like it. I quite like Fatal Move.